This week on Low Earth Orbit, we're playing Little Big Planet 3, and then we're going to do a full review afterwards. Okay, so we're playing Little Big Planet 3. So this came out just a couple weeks ago. PS4. The previous two versions were on PlayStation 3. They're super popular. And the deal with the game, if you don't know about it, is that you are in this sort of like papier-mâché sort of toy world, and you can have your friends play local multiplayer. And the tools that the game designers made to make all the levels in the game are also available to the players. So anything you see, you can build yourself, and there's a huge community of levels you can download, and costumes, and all kinds of stuff. And neither of you, well, Justin, you said you'd play it for just a few minutes or something like that.
I played Little Big Planet 2 like 3 years ago for like one evening.
Yeah.
So I have the tiniest shred of experience.
Right.
Not much.
Here we go. It is kind of a long run game, so we're just going to choose like a level to play and try to form an opinion on that. Maybe 2 levels. Let's give it a try. So there are these. The intro level is a little weird. So
You can run around on the level.
oh, can you? Okay, let's try this one. These are more. Oh, that's.
Sorry.
No. I couldn't figure out what was going on. Oh, you meant like at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like moving the PlayStation controller around. At the bottom, my guy is.
Yeah. This is great.
So let's do. So this is like a hub world. So let's just go into this first, and we can choose one of the subworlds from here. And sometimes, like some of the ways you progress, rather than keys, what they have is like they have a place for you to put a sticker, and so you have to look in your sticker collection and see. Oh, it's a turkey that goes there, or it's a. I would maybe just choose one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we zoomed ahead a little bit. There's a lot of like prologue to get to this point in the game, but basically what we're trying
Is
to do.
there a storyline?
It's very minimal. It's very cartoony storyline. But basically, we collect the marbles
to wake up Oddsock.
to open up this other
We don't
character.
need Hammy Wars.
And we can take the 3 levels in any order we want, but let's just go over this way. We're kind of in this hub world right now. Oh, this is the very beginning of the level. Okay, now I understand.
Cat eyes are great. Just gonna walk back and forth here.
Steve chose the Kermit costume, Justin is the Journey Traveler, and I am Nathan Drake. So this is just a hub world, so we're just trying to find... Oh,
So what does the hub world mean?
it means that basically it's
Out
you're...
here. I can hear Matilda's tummy rumbling from out here.
What? No, jump and press down.
What is attack?
You can't attack the hamburger.
I desperately want to attack the hamburger.
Where in the world is the entrance? That's not some... Oh, what? Is it this one? Oh, here it is. I just found it.
Please do come inside. Fabulous fashions
What?
I feel like I'm on drugs right now. Steve's stuck on the corner there. Kermit.
Collect those prize bubbles so we can skedaddle.
Oh, we're playing portals. We're all just bouncing out of the portals. I think we got it. There we go.
Oh my god. I'm stuck.
Just press left.
Great!
There you go.
I'll beat you up ahead.
I feel like I'm on acid right now. Let's go to the right.
Convinced that I'm not on that.
It's like, why is the music playing? Oh, Steve's stuck in the cup. All right.
We'll use this
There's Steve.
elevator to get there.
So one of us has to... Steve is... So I want to switch it.
So
keep
switch it
this-
after I jump in.
Okay.
Switch it! Okay, that got us something.
I think we have to get over there, right?
I don't think we can. I think this is a
Bounce around
diversion.
over here.
He's doing trick jumps.
The elevator ain't gonna move until we refill the cup with milkshake.
Of course it won't. Oh, now we gotta take out the hairdryer thing.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
I've just been killed.
that is amazing. Okay, wait.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, how are you controlling the angle? Or you're not.
It just happens. Oh, and Steve is zoomed ahead.
I don't know where I'm going.
There you go.
All right, there we go. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Don't do that either.
Okay, we gotta hold on to this, believe it or not. Oh, Jesus. And don't, I guess, do that. Whatever I just did. There you go. That's the one. Whatever you're doing, do that. Portal. Oh. Oh, you're dead. All right, we got it.
Okay, we got this. Let's go team.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I bleeped that one out. Okay. Nicely done. Nicely done. The milkshake's flowing.
Milkshake.
Okay, so I think there's one.
Looking milkshake.
And one milkshake. Oh my god! Jump at the end.
Nice.
Nice one, Steve. No! Hold on, grab it, grab it.
Oh, man, you're doing so well.
All right. What?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, that's a blade or something? Oh no, that's a. There's a guitar.
Help! Help! Help!
Where am I?
Okay, you can do this.
Jump! Hold R1.
Grab R1. No! There you go. There you go.
Thank you. You saved us. Okay.
And cut. That's a wrap. Nice work,
I
kid.
gotta switch to
Stick
the.
with me and you'll go far.
Switch to the Christmas tree. What do you think?
This game probably makes more sense in context. Than
There's no context. There's no context. This is the appropriate level of context.
I hope somebody can come
Freaking
and
hamburger.
Matilda. There's a delicious
Okay.
reward for anyone that can. Help me keep my kitchen in order by feeding Matilda before she wrecks it.
That hamburger really needs to calm down. Alright.
We're having more trouble just getting to the levels.
Find that marble. The galaxy's depending on you, kid.
I can't keep wearing this thing. I gotta switch to. I'll switch to.
But it's just the season. Wait, what just happened?
Oh, we're in zero gravity. I'm gonna switch to beaker. I think we need to get that thing into that portal up there. Now we go into the airlock or whatever. Oh, those. Wow, well done! You just killed two of the harder guys to kill. Holy cow! Steve
That was totally
worked it.
intentional.
That was amazing.
If you're far off screen, you sort of just automatically die.
I think you have to get squished under something. Oh, but it says you're dead. Yeah. So.
I mean, your case, yes.
Oh, okay. So don't hit the orange glowy thing.
That's not.
Oh wait, I know how to do it. You can pull it through with the vacuum thing. Yeah. Here, let's get here. You gotta get through. Okay, so there's a giant gun in front of the thing. Okay, there's a common problem. There we go.
Ah! You shot me!
Sorry. Okay. All right. So.
Pro tip: do not hold on to the thing that Scott is about to throw into the lava. Don't be attached to it when this happens.
All right. Wait here. And we're gone. Holy cow.
We're about to be shot out of
I mean,
Whoop. Well, there's Steve. What?
whoa.
Wow. Well done, Steve. Holy cow. I feel like your main strategy is to not know what's going on. And
I think Beaker's the right character.
I know, right? It's literally Kermit and Beaker barely existing.
How did I get off?
You just like, there you go. Okay. Don't hit the Oh my god! You couldn't have written that better.
This is gonna be
That was
great
amazing.
Or a terrible
I don't
There's
know.
no in between.
Oh, like,
You just go on that thing. You all set.
the death thing?
Yes.
I believe we go through here. Oh, shit! Don't.
Oh.
Crap. Wait, hold on. Wait, we need an organized effort here.
Oh,
Steve's like going towards the light. That's awesome.
so beautiful.
Nicely done. Kill it. Nice. Okay. This looks promising. This looks like a puzzle already, though. But yeah.
I was gonna explore the inner workings of this.
Oh. Well, you're hanging on to the sponge thing. Whoop. Uh-oh.
I started throwing up like the...
Oh, there's the marble. Oh, okay, good.
Oh. Oh, we should go up into the tube. Like, yeah.
All right, this week we're reviewing Little Big Planet 3 for PlayStation 4. This is the third game, although this is the first time this developer has worked on the series. Previously, Media Molecule did Little Big Planet 1, 2, and they had some version that was for the Vita, the handheld. And this is a new developer, Suma Digital. So there's some new things in this version of the series. There's multiple characters you can play as. There are these little gadgets that you can use to get through certain areas. And at least for me, as somebody who had played the first one quite a lot, the vibe's a little bit different. It's a little bit more of like a slow burn, more adventure-y and less like kind of action-y. But this is the first console game we've reviewed. Certainly the first PlayStation 4 game we've reviewed. And we've been slowly sort of training Steve. So we played Crawl and we played Devil's Dare, which were Steam games. But this is a cooperative game. So we're all sitting in front of the PlayStation 4 and we're all trying to just get to the end of the level, basically. And there is a plot, but that's not really what's going on. It's just trying to traverse the level. So we'll come back to Steve because I'm really curious about what his review is. But Justin, you played a little bit of the first one, is that right?
I think I actually played Little Big Planet 2. I borrowed it from a friend and so played like one evening of it. And Laura and I tried to play the co-op together and we were like super confused the whole time. Like, what is this? Like, I don't understand like what this is.
Yeah.
It's like platformy things, but it's really weird. And
so the thing I forgot to mention is that it is kind of there's a lot of prologue to get through and a lot of sort of exposition. So the way we played it, because we kind of limited time, is that we just sort of chose some levels early on. So we didn't go from the very beginning, all the story stuff. We just kind of started on the first kind of hub world and then played 2 of those levels. So Justin, what do you think?
So anyway, I think this is kind of the same, where it's like it's really confusing and there were a lot of really funny moments, but I don't think they were supposed to be funny. I think we were just so bad at the game that they wound up being funny. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of don't get the Little Big Planet series. Like I know that it is popular and that a lot of people have played it, but I don't think I really get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was entertaining, but I don't think I would have fun playing by myself, you know? I think you always have to play it with some friends, and especially friends that like are at the same level as you in terms of like how new they are to the game.
Right.
Because that was fun.
Yeah.
But I think just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit down and play this with myself. I don't think I would do it.
Yeah, I totally forgot to mention, but one of the big things about the game is that the levels that you play through in sort of the campaign mode are made with the same tools that are made available to the players. So anything that you see in the game, theoretically, you should be able to recreate yourself. And there's this whole huge, I forget what the actual number is. I want to say 1 million levels. It might be a little less than that. There's a massive, massive number of levels from the other games that you can play with the current Little Big Planet 3. So that's part of the thing, is that if you have more time, they're really envisioning people with a lot of time, right? So you play through the campaign and then you make your own levels and your friends can download your levels, you know. So we can't make that work in our environment. So, but anyway.
Do you have too much free time? Yeah. Would you like to spend it all on a video game? Little Big Planet 3.
It's actually funny, just a real quick aside. In some cases, at least early on with the first game, the company that was working on it at the time, Media Molecule, they found some of these really good levels and ended up hiring some of the people to be level designers.
Wow.
Nice.
Which is a really big step up.
I think that actually happens a lot with games that can be modded.
You think so?
I think that like there were mods to like different Valve games. Like there would be mods for Half-Life or mods for Counter-Strike and stuff. Yeah. And those people would end up getting hired by Valve to actually work on like the real game.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah. They already know like the whole workflow. Right. They're using all the same tools that the actual Valve artists use. Yeah.
Okay, so Steve, as your first, this is probably the first console game you played in quite some time. You played Mario Kart, I guess. But, but certainly the first kind of jumpy platformy game in quite some time. So what was your impression? We just really played a slice of it, but based on that slice, what was your impression?
Well, so I got to go and
play as Kermit the Frog, so
I may have stacked the deck a little bit.
I have to give it a passing grade. I just, and you were Beaker, so like if.
By the way, yeah, if you're listening to the audio version, you need to watch us play because it literally is the Muppets and the guy from Journey playing through the game, which was
Are all the Muppets available, or are those the only two Muppet characters?
One of the other things you can do in addition to downloading levels is that there's this huge library of costumes you can get that are all licensed, or not all of them, but a lot of them are licensed. There's like all the Marvel characters, all the DC characters, there's all the Muppets, there's like Disney princesses, Street Fighter, just huge. So yeah, I was looking through and just trying to grab some for the purposes of this, and it was like Muppets. It's like, well, I have to. But no, they have the whole whatever. It's the Electric something experience. What's the band that they have in the Muppets?
Oh, Electric Mayhem.
Yeah. So they have the whole band. They've got the two guys that sit in the balcony.
Nice.
They've got Miss Piggy and all this. So a large amount of the cast. I should have gotten Gonzo and represent.
Yeah, no, I'll play with all the cannons that got fired off. Very appropriate. Yeah. I beyond that, I kind of didn't know what to make of it. I mean, it was fun. It was bizarre, and like I don't know. I kind of like this the worlds. I mean, they were sort of charming and sort of creepy, and like and. I liked how inventive they were. There was like 50s diners and like sewing rooms or some. I don't even know what we were in.
It's got this sort of like miniaturized reality kind of thing. Yeah. So for some reason, the levels are sort of built around this idea of giant everything. So giant bottles of jam and giant saucepans and whatever.
So to be like you are like a little
toy. Exactly. Yeah. That probably is a better way to explain it. Yeah.
So I mean, visually and like the audio was really like I love the sound effects and the soundtrack was again kind of weird and creepy at times, but and it was fun, but I was totally lost the entire time. Like I just
well, so here's because we just don't have access to the amount of time it would take to really thoroughly review this. If people were sitting down to play it and they handed you a controller, would you be excited to kind of play it again? That's maybe the metric.
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, okay. I mean, with a group of people. I mean, I don't know by myself, maybe not, but like was in the co-op, I think totally it was a lot of fun. It's just so goofy too that it's just fun to watch your friends die haplessly
right.
in giant sponges and other strange contraptions.
Yeah. By that metric, how do you feel? If somebody was sitting down, a bunch of people were playing and they handed you a controller, would you be like, yeah, let's
sure.
play that?
Yeah, I'd jump in.
Yeah. I think we're all kind of on the same page on this. Having actually played the prologue part just to sort of get to the point where we could review it, there's a lot of kind of throat clearing or whatever it is that they call it, like all kinds of story stuff that's really feels like didn't need to be there. And I don't remember it being there in the originals. Overall, I think this is pretty cool and it's fun. And we certainly, as you can see in the videos, like we had a lot of fun playing it. I do kind of miss the vibe from the first two, which was more, there was no voiceover and the story, they didn't even really make an attempt at a story. There was these little text boxes that came up and said, go pick up the crazy chicken or whatever, just something very vague. And you really, all you were doing was you were dumped into a level and you were just kind of dealing with whatever you encountered. And there was no kind of, we need to go collect this thing to unlock this guy. And there wasn't all those kind of steps. It was really just, one and gun, And I like that more. Also, the thing I kind of miss in this version is that in the first two, one of the biggest things about the series was that there was this really really distinctive soundtrack. And it wasn't, I'm pretty sure that all the songs that they used to have in the old ones were licensed from like little indie bands and stuff like that. Stuff you would not have heard anywhere else.
That's cool.
But now, for anybody who has played those original games, if you hear those songs somewhere, you're like, oh my God, Little Big Planet. Because it's just, it's such a strong connection. And they had chosen the music to really match the vibe of the level. So they would have like the desert level, some sort of pseudo Mexico kind of thing. And it would be kind of like that kind of rhythm, and have the little hints of like Latin America, stuff like that. And I missed that because it really gave you more of that vibe. It is cool what they're doing here. Like we played the space level and they kind of did this like retro futurism kind of thing. There was like Mr. Sandman or whatever that song.
Oh, that was the 50s.
Yeah,
the 50s. Well, and it was kind of in space too. There's something weird going on.
Yeah, a little crosstalk going on there. Yeah.
I kind of get what they're doing. I see that they were doing. They were trying to do the same sort of thing, but in a different flavor of it. But I do kind of miss that sort of immersive, like emergent feeling that you got from those levels. But that said, this is still cool. I mean, if we had a lot of fun, there was like moments where it was like, no, don't die, and like, don't jump in there. And we were trying to collaborate. And like, there was this portal level that we were on and we were trying to like say, okay, you got to jump in there and pull the lever. And, so that was pretty cool. So I think most people would actually have quite a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what much more there's to say.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, if you have an opportunity to try it, you should definitely try it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, maybe you should try to play it with somebody else before you go out and buy it. But
the general defies description.
Yeah, it's very hard to wrap your head around. Okay, cool. So it's not kind of we don't have any spoilers or anything, so I think we're just gonna.
I don't think we understand what we saw. I'm not sure if we can spoil it. Maybe we did get spoiled. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so if you want to contact us, you can email us at feedback@lowerearthorbit.fm. You can find us on Twitter @lowerearthshow. All the notes for the stuff that we talk about, and also if you want to see or listen to or watch some of our older episodes, the archive, you can find that at lowerearthorbit.fm. And YouTube, big news, we actually hit our 50 subscriber goal, which means we're going to do a retro review next week. We didn't have time to kind of set it up this time. But I think we're actually at 55 right now, which is awesome.
Wow.
We should talk about the next episode, but what you should have in mind, since you're the official scorekeeper so far, is what our next goal should be for the next retro review. But while you're at youtube.com/lowerearthshow, please do subscribe, because that's sort of our way to know that you're liking what we're doing. I think that's about it. See you next week.
Bye.
All right, bumper. This week on Low Earth Orbit, we review Little Big Planet 3. You try not to swallow.
You're like gulp in the middle of your bumper.
This week on Little Big Planet. What did we do with our arms? I remember seeing that in the outtake.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I try like every combination here. Yeah.
Do like this. Camera. Okay. This week we're playing Little Big Planet 2. We actually got Steve to play. What's
Little Big Planet 3?
3 is much better. Steve, you okay? Steve?